Kind of looks like I have to connect up with a trail that heads back up there. You can hold it in aggressive growth tracks and just leave it in there, I suppose. And that would have done well the past few years. But hindsight's 2020. If I had perfect hindsight, I would have invested in Bitcoin in whatever 2010, and I'd be a millionaire. But I didn't, and I'm not a millionaire. Rip Vern Troyer, really? That's sad. Yeah, rest in peace, Vern. If that's true, unless you're trolling me. I never know. I never know. Okay, there's actually a sign that tells me Golden Gate Bridge, 1.2 miles this way. Which means we're like just under 2 kilometers away from the Golden Gate Bridge. Because we're Canadian. We don't think in miles, we think in kilometers. Have you been to Huntington Beach? Where is that? Maybe when I was a kid, because, you know, did the classic parents driving you down to Disneyland kind of trip. And it sounds familiar, so maybe I did. But I don't remember. I have a cord hanging from my backpack, just want to make sure everything's still nice and tidy. It's alright. For those of you that don't know, I have like an unlimited Verizon plan and a jetpack, and also I have a antenna here, which is supposed to boost my signal, and it does. I seem to get double the upload speed when I'm running it, which helps me be able to support this 720p stream. We're still going to, and we still have had stream drops and stuff like that, but I think given the circumstances, my setup's been working okay. We've had a lot of dead zones though, going down Highway 101 through Washington, Oregon, and Northern California. That's just because there's no network at all. The antenna can't capture what isn't there. If there's no signal at all, not much you can do about that. Might as well let you see the ocean while I do this. South, a couple hours from you? Yeah, I couldn't say for sure, but I feel like I did go there, but I would have been like 12 at the time. I'm not sure on my route south of here. I'll have to look up which highways, which routes, because I'd rather go on the coast, as the coast is beautiful. The coast of California is beautiful. The coast of Oregon is beautiful. The coast of Washington is beautiful. The coast is just beautiful. I'd like to stay on the coast. I just would have to check to make sure they have connection. Because the purpose of the stream is to show people what hitchhiking is like, and I can't do that if I can't live stream what that's like. So, gotta make sure there's connection. I'd much rather stay on the coast. It's also along the coast, from what I've seen, is more small towns rather than like big city, interstate, big city, interstate. And I like hitchhiking from town to town rather than city to city. Once you get to the Jack in the Box stop, it's all down. I've been to 2 Jack in the Boxes on this trip so far. That's how I know I'm not in Canada. We don't have those up there. Have you been to an In-N-Out yet? I haven't. Are they good? Should I go? So yeah, if any Americans here have recommendations for classic American fast food that I should try, either the McDonald's, I've already indulged in that, hit me up. What about like Chick-fil-A? Is that a thing? Is that good? Again, I'm so happy I don't have my big backpack on. Quite a bit of vertical terrain. And I like walking. I have good endurance for walking, but we're going up and down and all over. It would be well, I'd be really sweaty is the worst part of that. And when you start to sweat, then you start to smell. And I really try to avoid smelling. You know, I want to be as clean of a hitchhiker as I can possibly be. But this morning was my first shower in like 4 or 5 days, so that doesn't always happen. I'm not always clean. Chick-fil-A is amazing. All right, next one I see. What I'm hoping happens at some point is I get picked up by someone and they invite me over to their place, which happens fairly frequently with hitchhiking. And we get there kind of in the evening. And then we can transition the hitchhiking stream into like a social eating stream. We'll like cook dinner at their place. And just like kind of a little social night with the person that picked me up hitchhiking. I think that would be a fun little evening stream. So I hope that happens at some point. I think it will. You do get offers to stay at people's places pretty frequently. Like not every day. And it really depends what type of area you're in. Like I was saying earlier, in Ireland, that was like almost every day. Here it's a bit less. People on average seem like they're not as open and trusting, but I can't tell if that's super accurate or not. In and out is too, but you can only get in and out in the West Coast and some parts of Texas. We're definitely in California. Or Ferrari? Sorry, did I get my exotic cars mixed up? Well, I'll have to check out an In-N-Out before I leave the California and Texas area. According to the sign, we're about 0.7 miles from the Golden Gate Bridge. So yeah, this is a different stream for me. Usually we're a hitchhiking stream. Not today. If anyone's new and does want to see what hitchhiking is like, there's a bunch of videos saved of the past, 10 days of hitchhiking, where you can see all the different 26 rides now. I don't have live stream of the 26 ride because that was after the little concert last night, and I wasn't live streaming at that point, but 25 out of 26 rides I recorded on the live stream. So you can see those if you want, if you're curious what hitchhiking is like. Is your feet Olay? okay or olay? My feet are okay. They're on the tail end of getting adjusted to how much abuse I put them through. Whenever I start a new trip, my feet get, just from the amount of walking and the extra weight, they'll feel quite raw on the bottom pads of my feet for the first couple of weeks, and then they just get used to it. Your body adapts to the abuse you put it through. So let's do a quick view here. So that coastline and a big red bridge over there. Everything's kind of getting used to it. Yeah, another part of my body that has to adapt to the abuse is my hips. I'm pretty skinny, so I have like hip bones that kind of show, and the waist belt on my bag with 60 pounds on it kind of digs in, and I have bruises on my hips right now, but it's getting better. Yeah, we're healing. Oh, they're riding their bikes down this. You're supposed to ride on the road. This isn't the bike path. It's all good.
Yeah, it's probably...
Wow. Quite the lookout coming up here. Show you guys in a sec. So yeah, pretty happy I took a day off hitchhiking to just check out San Francisco. Like, the weather, you can't really beat these conditions for spring in San Francisco. This is abnormal, from what I've been told. Is that my goal? Is what my goal? My goal is to show people what hitchhiking's like, the experience I've had with it. It's kind of the extent of my overarching goals. My goals for the day are to just live stream the different sights of San Francisco, because it's a very beautiful city. Are those like rentable scooters? I think. Yeah, $1 to start. I've never seen that before. So it's half a mile to Golden Gate Bridge. Culver's is good too. You're just not gonna find that in Cali. Where are they then? I'm trying to see as much of America as I can. So we'll do a little food tour. Hit all the American spots. You envy me because I live in a small country. Because you live in a small country. Well, you don't have to stay in that small country. I'm from a big country, but I'm just traveled to another big country. I'm Canadian. They're based in Wisconsin. Well, if I go see if I go see you in Wisconsin like you offered, we're going to Culver's. Upper Midwest. Okay. There's a few states in the upper Midwest where hitchhiking is illegal. But other than that, oh, butterfly. I'd be interested in checking that out. You're in Hayward, right across the bay near Oakland. Oh, you're close to me. At some point, I'm going to have my first viewer interaction. Those of you that know me, I'm a hitchhiker, so I have no problems with meeting complete strangers on a whim. So don't feel creeped out that I'm just be like, hey, you're near me, let's grab coffee. I just think it'd be cool to meet with a viewer, someone who just randomly found me on the internet, and then I can just be like, hi, how's it going? In person. So really, like pretty much anyone that views it in my area, and I'm not already like hitchhiking and about to catch a ride or something like that, I have no problem with meeting anyone. Because that's how I travel, by meeting people. So I have no problem with just meeting random people off the internet. Just like I have no problem with getting picked up by random people on the side of the road. Yeah, I'm Canadian. I'm from Vancouver Island. West Coast. I'm from an island. A very beautiful island. Through Tulsa? Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. I don't see why I wouldn't go through Oklahoma. Like Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? That's right. I'm not. My U.S. geography isn't the best. I apologize. I think that's right. But yeah, for sure. If I'm ever in the area, I'll try and hit you up. I've had a few offers from different places. It's just my memory's shit. So hopefully I remember, or hopefully someone reminds me. Well, we're almost there. Look at that. How long are you in California? Where are you going next? Chopper, thanks for following. Hope you're enjoying our little San Francisco walk today. Work at Stanford, so if you're still in the area Monday, I'd be down to meet you and give you a tour of this school. That would be kind of cool. I'm continuing south. Again, excuse my ignorance of where things are in the States, but where exactly is Stanford? Because I'm here, San Francisco today, Saturday, then I'm probably heading out tomorrow. Continuing south-ish. I'm not sure if I'm going straight south, like inland, or if I'm sticking along the coast. I have to do some research. But it'd be cool to get a tour of Stanford. Oh, that would be really cool. You can message me details out of fire. Yeah, yeah, any kind of details on specific stuff, whereabouts you are and stuff. South of San Francisco in Palo Alto, near San Jose. That might be pretty cool. So I've heard of Stanford. I've heard it's a nice school. Yeah, that might be kind of fun. So you work at? You work at Stanford. What do you do at Stanford? That's really interesting, actually. And thanks for the offer. I might take you up on that. My hitchhiking stream is going to become an IRL variety stream. We're doing school tours, we're doing city tours. But it all has to come back to hitchhiking. This is Hitch Live after all. We have to hitchhike. IT at the medical school, at Stanford Medical. That's pretty prestigious, isn't it? That's pretty cool. That'd be Monday. Elite DSP. Thanks for following. Hope you're enjoying this little tour I'm taking you guys on. I'm loving it. Hopefully you're liking it. I guess you are if you followed. So thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have to do some research into how I want to get south out of San Francisco. Like it's just a major metropolis area, so I have to do my research on how I'd want to get out if I'm hitchhiking. But I'm guessing like San Francisco to like San Jose and stuff. I'm guessing that's connected by like public kind of mass transport. And the thing with like hitchhiking out of major big cities is sometimes there's just no spot in the city proper. You have to do several hours of like intercity transit to just get to a spot where it's appropriate. So like I might not even be able to find a place to hitchhike appropriately out of San Francisco south until I get like through San Jose or something like that. So I think actually I also had an offer of a place to stay in San Jose through the girls that picked me up like 5 days ago. April and Andrea. They said they had a friend in San Jose. If I was in the area, I might be able to put me up for a night. So yeah, I might be in this kind of area for a little bit. What are you trying to see in the bay before you leave? Now the thing is about when I travel, I don't do any research. I just show up somewhere and do stuff on a whim. I don't really look things up. So yeah, I don't know what I'm what I'm trying to see in the Bay Area. If you have recommendations, let me know, because I know absolutely nothing. In my country, most people think Canadians are very furious when their team lose. I think most people are very furious when their team, whatever that team is, whatever sport that is, loses. But yeah, if you are a passionate follower of your local hockey team, your NHL team, or like different leagues, your Western Hockey League team, and they lose, yeah, you're probably gonna be a little furious. Caltrain is really good if you want to go to San Jose, but if you want to just hitchhike, you can take the freeway over by the baseball stadium. Yeah, I might try that. These types of areas is when I'd have to fly a sign, so people know where you're actually going, so I'd have to make a sign of where I want to go. As long as there's an appropriate, like a safe place for people to pull over, like an actual shoulder, I don't see any reason why I couldn't. I just would have to do some research beforehand. You can't just like show up somewhere and expect hitchhiking to work in a city proper. You actually have to do some kind of research, which I usually don't do unless I have to. Pretty sure it's a national disaster if the Canadian national hockey team loses. Yeah, pretty much. When we don't win gold, like anything but gold is a failure for the Canadian national hockey team. But that's so much pressure on the athletes. Like, I feel bad for them. Like huge national pride if they win and everyone loves them. But if they get silver, like, they just get blasted. They're like, well, why didn't you win? Huh? Binary. Thanks for following the channel. Hopefully you're enjoying this San Francisco stream. We'll be walking around for several more hours, maybe going to a concert tonight. Yesterday got picked up by a percussionist from this band. We checked out their little gig in this town north of San Francisco last night, and now we got invited again to check them out again tonight. Where do you sleep? I sleep in a tent. Last night I slept in the backyard of the guitarist of the band that picked me up. So I got picked up by the percussionist. I talked to the band during their breaks when they were playing, and the guitarist said I could put my tent up in his backyard in San Francisco. So that's what I did. Vast majority of nights. That's my home. Like camping or staying with people? Camping most nights. If people offer me a place, I'll stay with people. Would you continue your channel after this trip? I'll follow you and be your fan. If this keeps going well, like it has been going well, I don't see any reason why after we hitchhike all around America, we can't transition this into hitchhiking Europe and go hitchhike around Europe. Essentially anywhere that has a decent data connection, has a decent network, we could hitchhike there and we can live stream it there. And I think it would be a cool experience to do it in different places and see the different cultural differences. If you travel enough, you kind of see that people are the same no matter where you are. Like, people are people, and the average person is a nice person. It means no harm to anyone. But there's little fun cultural differences between. I'll just show you guys this bridge here. Look, it's a bridge. So, if I keep enjoying this, which I think I will because I've had a great time so far, I don't see why I can't keep this stream going. Oh god. Everyone's trying to pose for pictures and I'm trying to be polite and like stop so they can take their picture. But I'm not gonna get anywhere if if I'm stopping for pictures all the time. What is that name? Which name are you referencing? Alright, we're walking across the Golden Gate Bridge now. So, it's a long bridge, so we'll be here for a while. bridge's name? It's called the Big Red Bridge, I believe. No, this is the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California. It's a very famous bridge. I'm guessing you've heard of it. I like walking fast and everyone is walking slow. And it's also a bike path as well, so like you have to be actually paying attention. I don't want to. Go to Chinatown, everyone there is so slow. But I enjoy hitchhiking as well. But even though I like going fast, I'm patient in a hitchhiking sense. I don't have any like problem with people that don't want to pick me up. I never get frustrated that I go for an hour or two without a ride sometimes. That's just the way she goes sometimes. So in some ways I'm impatient, in other ways I'm very patient. Yeah, I know one of the things that they're famous for here. But I don't know if you can see, that's quite the fence. Like that is about probably just over 10 feet high and curled over at the top. Like that's almost an athletic feat to climb over that. How long am I going to hitchhike for? It's a good question, and there's no definite answer. What I kind of say with this channel is I'm going to hitchhike until I no longer enjoy it, or I run out of money. So I've got enough money to keep me going for a while, and I've really been enjoying it, so I don't see why I'd have to stop anytime soon. I guess we can kind of stop here for 1 second. Let's see. No. Yeah. I can't see because my screen's not very bright, but can you see that island? I think that's another famous San Francisco little landmark. That's a helicopter. Got a little Alcatraz sighting too. In your language it's known as... What's the literal translation of that? Because like, we call it hitchhiking. A lot of other places call it, it's like a translation for auto and stop. Like automobile stop. I'm curious what the direct translation from your language. Also, what language is that? And again, forgive my ignorance, I'm just not gonna assume what language is. How's your day going? We're walking around San Francisco, taking a break from hitchhiking. This is a hitchhiking stream, but you can't hitchhike every day. So we're playing tourist for a day. Walking across bridges, getting caught in traffic. Over there, it's Alcatraz. Over there is like the downtown core. And over on that side, you've got the Pacific Ocean. And over there, that's North That's where I came from. I'm from Canada. Hitchhiked down Highway 101 to get here. 26 rides later, we're in San Francisco. Had a great time so far. Oh, you know that that unclimbable railing I was talking about? Well, that's gone. Colbert, thanks for following the channel. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying our San Francisco walking stream and just general tourism. Come tomorrow, the next day, we'll probably be hitchhiking again. So if you're curious what that's like, come back and I'll show you what hitchhiking's like. It's pretty fun. And if you don't have patience to wait till I do it again, if you check out the videos up there, you can see 25 of the rides are recorded through the VODs on this channel. So Summit's nice, glad you're not dead after you went dark yesterday. Yeah, I had a place to stay in someone's backyard, so I was pretty confident about my survival chances. Have you had any sketchy rides? I haven't had any sketchy rides on this trip. I've turned down a sketchy ride. I had one guy on the very first day of Hitch Live kind of risk management system. I talk to people before I get in their vehicle. Open the door. That's the sketchiest we've seen. And that's probably the sketchiest. I thought it was hilarious because that was on the very first day of me live streaming it. So we started off real nice with a super sketchy guy. So, and again, that would be saved in a VOD in my channel. If you go back to Hitchhiking America Day 1, like, and you don't want to offend them, well, in that case, again, you'd have to reference it because I don't remember the exact word for word thing. But I'm gonna wait for the next ride. But seriously, in 700 rides, that's the worst vibe I've ever gotten from someone, so that's not common. With sitting next to this guy and dealing with whatever fucking mood he's in, because he's it's buffering a lot. Sorry guys. That's it could be a network congestion because this is a major tourist spot, so lots of people using their network. And now I'm in the middle of the bridge, so maybe I'm kind of right between towers, so I'm kind of like, things are confused. Has anyone here sailed before? I'm from an island, I'm from the West Coast, but I've never been sailing. I want to go sailing. If anyone owns a sailboat. Hey, Autofire! But yeah, I can tell the that. Well, thanks for the Ireland across a lake. But never on a sailboat. my bitrate keeps dropping down. I'm just gonna. Looks okay. That seems fine. So it's just, yeah, I'm on a big, I'm guessing. Past the halfway point, or we're like right at the halfway point, because then bounce back up. So if we want to have a consistent stream, or like stable stream, I'm going to bump down the bitrate and resolution so that we can be a bit more stable. Hopefully it still looks kind of pretty, but I think having a smooth stream is more important than having a really high resolution stream, because lagging's not fun. So I'm going to restart. Things. I don't want to get to the middle and turn around. That's no fun. Gotta get to the end. It is a big bridge though. I like it. And for those of you that were here when I was hitchhiking through Oregon, does anyone remember what town that was where I had to walk across that really sketchy bridge? Look at this sidewalk. Look how high that railing is. Look how high that railing is. Wow. Because before, the sidewalk was like 1.5 inches wide. The railing was below my waist, so if you kind of like lost your balance a bit that way, you're just gonna roll over the edge. Like this is like kind of chest height, so you'd really have to try to fall off that. And there was like no shoulder. It was just a sketchy bridge, but this is a good one for walking on. Still here. We're having more and more. What happens with mobile streaming right now? Different 4G connections all being threaded through a live view, which ties them all together. It increases the signal and the stability, and then sends it out as one signal. But that's just $900 per month in data at the recommended settings. $900 in just data. And then you also have to buy this stuff, like the $900 or $1,000 live view unit itself. And then me as a hitchhiker, I have to power it. And it's not like 5 volt 1 amp, like you can power it with a USB. It's like a 12 volt, like you need a proper power source, which I don't have in battery form. and the battery only lasts like 2 hours unpowered. So if anyone has any ideas how to improve the network reliability of a mobile live stream like this, let me know, because I'm still learning. Longest bridge in the world is down by New Orleans, 24 miles, one way. Don't think you can walk across that one. Did they put a sidewalk on it? That'd be like 24 miles. That's a full day. That's a full day hike. Letting them take a picture. I went through a 24.5 kilometer long tunnel in Norway. Look at that. Does anyone have any bridge facts? When was this bridge built? It is pretty impressive. And it might not show on screen that well, but it's big. We're really high up. It's crazy. I think it was a 24.5 kilometer long tunnel in Norway. You guys can fact check me on that. Opened in 37. It's a big old bridge. I like it. Right here, it's just rocks down there. So we're kind of over the bay. We're back on land. I'm gonna go to the end of the suspension cables down there, and then I'll turn around. But yeah, thanks Wisco Mike for the for the bridge facts. Like as much as you're like, I kind of want to be like, I'm not gonna do normal touristy things. A lot of tourist attractions are tourist attractions for a reason. They're impressive in one way or another. So there's nothing wrong with going somewhere and just going to all the touristy things, because a lot of them are that way for a reason. It's actually a really nice bridge with a really nice view. I wish I was still in HD. It'd probably be a much better view as far as what you can see, but just the network wasn't able to support that at that moment in time. When we get back to San Francisco, I'll switch it back to high definition. But for now, we'll be in standard. Like put your hand on the railing there, with all the traffic going through, you can just feel the vibrations through the bridge. I think it feels cool. But I really love like large engineering projects, like the things that humans have been able to create. On my way back from a trip around the world last year, I stopped in Dubai and I flew home from Abu Dhabi, but in Dubai, like I had to go up the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. Spectacular. Went up to like the 150 something floor. It was really cool. So as much as I like to kind of rough it and sleep in my tent and just be kind of, you know, I don't know what I'd call that. Yeah, just rough it. I also do like to check out some of the impressive things that both humans and nature have created. Alright, almost at the end here. The end of the suspension cable. I'm just gonna see what's past that. I think there's like a lookout. Maybe I'll go there, maybe I won't. We'll see. But I'm really happy I have this fuzzy thing, this dead cat, on my rig because it's pretty windy now, and it'd probably be brutal in your ear, the whoosh of the wind. We didn't have that. Alright. Yeah, I'm past the whole suspension part of the bridge. It's pretty much the end of it. Nothing more awesome than a dead cat. I know, right? I'm trying to save your ears, okay? Just let me save your ears. Alright, we're walking back now, but yeah. That's the bridge we walked across, pretty much at the end. We're past the suspension part, and we're over land now, so walked across the Golden Gate Bridge. Tourist, check. We're doing it. We're proper tourists, I'm telling you. As said by a dog lover, hey, I love dogs and cats. It just really helps if you have a dead cat on top of your microphone. You see this? I'm getting wind blasted. You can say you've done this now. Thanks, bro. You can say you've hitchhiked too, right? Everyone watching this has now just successfully walked across the Golden Gate Bridge. We've done it, boys. The Lader Tunnel in Norway, 15.2 miles. Times 1.6. Yeah, that's mid-20s, right? Overrated? Hey, everything's overrated if you hype it up. But if you go in knowing nothing, I'm just like, yeah, there's a big red bridge. I've seen it on a couple movies, I think. Then, things are what you make of them. I enjoyed it. And over there, the city of San Francisco. Yeah, 24.5 kilometers. I got it. I remembered something. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, and Twitch destroyed my life. It is, and there's signs along the bridge, and like phones, crisis phones and stuff like that. So that is the darker kind of side to this beautiful tourist attraction, because it's such a landmark. It becomes a destination for that, which is, yes. That's a more depressing turn of kind of conversation, but we can just get back to the fun stuff. Look at that city! Wow! Look at this bridge! Look at that! English is spoken pretty commonly in Scandinavian countries, isn't it? Yes, it is. You can get by with English like 99.9% of the time. I hitchhiked through Norway, from Bergen up to Trondheim and then east into Sweden. Only once did I get picked up by someone that couldn't speak English, and it was like like an elderly lady, probably 70s, and she couldn't speak English, but everyone else could speak beautiful English. Yeah, I'm walking beside a very major highway, like, it's 3 lanes in each direction, so, with a 45 mile per hour speed limit. So I apologize about the road noise, but, it's what happens when we walk next to a road.